Okay, sink the hips, lengthen through the spine. Take some slow and deep breaths. Feel the head float up. Feel the sitting bones and the hips sink down. Gently draw the toes in so that you activate the arches of the foot. Yeah, we'll also be looking at brush knee and push step today in a little more detail. So just gently breathe in and breathe out. Oh, the other thing is all week Zoom's been switching off and back on again, so don't be too surprised if that happens this morning. Okay, so take some breaths. Notice the contact with the ground. Breathing in and out. And then turn the waist. Make sure your knees point where your toes point. As you're sinking the hips, you're breathing in and breathing out. Show you that from the side. Feel the hips sink, feel the shoulders sink. Notice and follow the breath as it comes in. Notice and follow the breath as it comes out. Relax around the jaw, relax around the neck, lengthen through the spine. Keep breathing some more. Okay, then have a gentle shake out. Feel the ground under the feet. We'll just spend a bit of time on the feet now. So we'll do the transferring of the weight. So if you like, you can have a slightly wider Wu Chi for this specific exercise, just because it can sometimes feel a little easier to feel the weight transfer from one foot to the other when you've got a wider stance. So you want to make sure that your knee points where the toes point, that you're gently drawing in the toes. And also you want to avoid sticking the hip out. You want to keep it in line with the foot and the knee. So I was teaching a young person, a child, earlier this week, and they were transferring their weight like that, and you want to transfer it like that. So and keep breathing some more. And yeah, while you're doing this, tune into the natural elasticity in your body. So relax, calm the mind, and cultivate feeling comfortable and connected while you're doing your Tai Chi practice. So, you know, it's quite warm today, so you can use conditions such as that, or if it's pouring with rain or whatever, to go, yeah, okay, this isn't that pleasant, but I'm gonna get as comfortable as I can, realistically, you know, so, okay, now let go in your lower back and lengthen and breathe. Ah, that's better. I can. Okay, then go back to a normal sized Wu Chi. Yeah, I'm remembering something Corel mentioned a few day retreats ago. He said, imagine like a puppet that you pull up and then just allow to settle back down, if that helps when you're standing. Okay, now we're going to go forwards and back. I'll show you that from the diagonal view. So I'm moving from the middle of my heel, this is now a foot, to where my toes and the ball of the foot meet. Yeah. So yeah, you use kind of hot and sticky days to practice your unhurriedness. So you can really sink the hips, and you want to feel in that area of the body that you're about to sit down. Okay, and then just allow your weight to settle just behind the ball of each foot, and just spend a bit of time tuning into that. And then we'll do the round and round thing. So we're going from the heel to the heel, to the ball of the foot, to the ball of the foot in a circle. So if you see some people outside your local, if it's open, and they're outside, you'll see people doing things like this. It's good Tai Chi exercise. Keep breathing. Lovely. Tall and relaxed. And while you're doing this, really notice how that contact with the feet on the ground changes. Okay, now go in the other direction. Again, you want to gently draw the toes in softly so that you're holding the floor in the feet. Relax around the knees. Then try it in the other direction. Relax around your ankle joints. Okay, and sink down. Right, we'll have a look at the outside and the inside turn. So inside turn. Again, if you want, you can take a slightly wider stance actually, that might... So when I'm doing this, I'm staying upright. Breathing. Really relax the arms. Sink around the hips and relax the muscles around the hips. Keep breathing. Feel the spine lengthen. Follow the breath as it goes in and out. Look forwards. Listen behind and above. Okay, now this time we'll do the outside turn. So go to this leg and then turn on the outside. Make sure when you're doing the outside turn you're being very mindful of the alignment between your knee and your toes, that they're in line. And you want to allow the arms to kind of swing round. I'll show you that from the diagonal. They're swinging. So you want your shoulder joints really mobile and free. starting to shake out, and we'll zip through the rest of the loosening. Have a look at some really basic Qigong exercises, and then have a look at brush, knee and push. Okay, now twizzle around that elbow joint, and so that you get a stretch across the chest. You're feeling the gentle spring through the body. Relax the shoulders, so sink the shoulders, sink the hips. Okay, I'll turn around and we'll go on to the loosening number 1. So with the outside turn. And from the diagonal. So I'm moving my weight, I'm turning my waist. Keep breathing, very good. Okay, check your posture. Just very gently relax around the palms of your hands, and then relax your fingers and your thumbs and the wrists. Just finding this still, quiet place that you're operating from. Okay, relax the shoulders, both shoulders, and then Evika Scuba likes to think of having a warm bread roll under each shoulder. Maybe today it'd be better having an ice cube, but you wanna keep an open feeling. I mean, obviously not look like that, but you wanna have a sense of room and space in your joints. So, and then we're nice and tall, so we've got good posture, and then we'll swing the arms forward and back. So, especially with the back swing, see if you can notice where the elasticity is, where you feel the stretch. And again, I'm using my feet, turning the waist, and there's that bounce. Keep breathing some more. Very good. Relax around the knees. Soft, springy feeling through the body. Great. See if you can get the arms to feel a little longer, but at the same time, lighter. Okay. Check your posture, and then wobbling. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So I'm sinking the hips, relaxing around the shoulders. Breathe in. Breathing in, breathing out. Shake. Okay, go into bow and arrow stance. Draw the toes in, sink the hips, and then transfer the weight into the front foot, transfer the weight into the back foot. Keep breathing. That's Trouble, the cat, those of you that don't know. So, sleepy tiger eyes. Keep breathing some more. So you're aiming your weight to go through just behind the ball of each foot. Okay, now you sink, turn, sink and turn. Actually, I'll show that from the diagonal view. So I sink back, I turn to the corner, I sink forward, I turn to the corner. So again, you want to be mindful of your knee alignment. So the back knee stays in line with the back toes, the front knee stays in line with the front toes. Okay, we'll let that one cook for a bit. Let's do it on the other side. I will show it from the diagonal, but the idea is you want to be square on with your shoulders and your hips to your computer screen, with one of the feet maybe lining up with a corner of your computer screen or somewhere along the corner. It depends on how your leg originally got put on, you know, as to what that angle is. So just gently hold the ground, sink the hips, lengthen through the spine, sink forwards and back, knee alignment, relaxing the shoulders, breathing. Softly gazing forwards, listening behind and above. Breathing some more. Very good. And you just want to take your time to be able to do the movement correctly as you can make it. So there's no hurry to go, I've got to go from here and then I've got to go there. It's more about the mechanisms involved in how that weight transfer is happening and what you can sense. Something that both Mike and Carell and Eva talk about is having this sense of embodiment and in what you're doing. Okay, sink back and turn, sink forward and turn. again, keep your knees in line. Okay, we'll do the turning exercise. 1, 2, 1, 2. So demonstration. And then that one as well. And then we'll have a drink of water, because it's especially those of you that are training outside, or even those of you that aren't training outside and training inside, it is hot today, so we need to keep hydrated. That's kind of how things are. So that's what we do. Okay, so get into the other foot forward. Check your feet, sink your hips. And then we're going to do 2 turns per leg. Go 1, 2, and then we go 1, 2. Keep breathing some more. Okay, and then forwards and back. Show you that from the side. And then try that with the other foot forward. So 2 turns. And then forwards and back. Show you that from the other diagonal. So you're using the springs in the feet, the legs. Shake out. Oh, Zoom has frozen. As I suspected, Zoom crashed. So before we were rudely interrupted by technology, get your posture, lengthen through the spine, and forwards and back. Relax around the palms of the hands. Keep breathing. Okay, shake out. Right, do grab some water if you need some, and then we'll do some qigong. Okay, so let's check our Wu Chi posture again. Sink the hips, feel the ground under the feet, lengthen through the spine, relax the shoulders, relax the hands and wrists and elbows. Gather round. Breathe in. And breathe out. So soften the palms of the hands. Think about the elbows going out as you come up and coming together as you come down. Relax the palms of the hands some more. And then finishing the one that you're on, really let go of the arms. Check your posture and then change. One more time. Part the clouds. So again, you want to feel the hips just gently floating up, sinking down. Show you that from the diagonal view. Soften the arms some more. One more time. I'll go back a little further and we'll do Dragon Pluck the Stars from the Sky. So we come up, all down. Really relax the shoulder. And then one more time each side. And then pushing in 4 directions. Relax the shoulders, sink the hips. Turn the waist. And then one more round. Circling palm. Come up, hand, palm up, and then you scan down the front of the body. Actually, I will come a little closer for that one. Oops. So you do it first with no turn, and then you feel a stretch along the arm when you're doing this. Now this time, turn your waist, let the arm float down. Come back. Relax the shoulders. Try that on the other side. So the first time, the first few goes, you just use the arm. That's it. Hang on, I'll come out a bit so you can see the top of my hand. There we go. And then you do a little turn to the corner. So this is a nice exercise for the shoulder. Just relax, sink the hips. Okay, take a slightly wider stance, and we'll just transfer the weight. So get into the weight transfer first. And then sink the hips, feel the ground under the feet. And then transfer and turn. Transfer and turn. And then the bear. Relax the hands. Yeah, very good. So you want to keep, if I show you that from the diagonal view, you keep the arms in front and imagine you're holding a big beach ball, preferably at a social distance, and against your chest. And we're all breathing. Very good. So you're just moving enough in order to be able to do the move correctly. That's something I've been working on at least since the beginning of the lockdown, actually. Relax the palms. Relax the shoulders. Breathing. Very nice. Okay, and then circling the ball. So we'll do the not too enthusiastic version. There's a little bit of movement going on. There's a slightly more upright version to the one we was doing, those of you that were here yesterday. Oh yes, that's just reminded me, all of the classes that I am teaching they're going to be edited and then put on the YouTube channel for Grey Heron Internal Arts, because I know how to do that now. It's been great. So okay, change directions. So there's quite a lot up there already. So if you need to, you know, if you miss a class or something, and there's some videos from me and Mike. Also, there will be some videos I'll be doing with the Cambridgeshire Deaf Association with BSL Tai Chi. So I'm quite pleased about that. I think that's great. So Tai Chi with a sign language person doing the sign language while I'm explaining. So brilliant. Okay. Okay, now turn the ball over. We'll just have a quick, we'll sneak in the cloud hands while we're exploring this posture. So actually the shifting the weight and turning, that's the theme. That all these three on the surface, quite different movements, are based on. So you shift the weight, you turn the waist. Shift the weight, turn the weight. Soft and light in the hands. Sink the hips. Oh, keep going. That is my, keep going. I've got to switch off my 10 and a bit warning bell. Okay. We'll just keep going while we'll do a few more of these and we'll have a look at brush knee and push. So bouncing a ball up in front of the shoulder. Think about how your right and your left hand are aware of each other and communicating with each other. Think about a stretch and release. One more time, each side. Now this time, both hands together. And keep the palms up. Cow gazes at the moon. So you want to feel that lengthening feeling through the spine. Right, now I've lulled everybody into a false sense of security. Let's do one more time each side. Let's have a little shake out. So let's have a little look at brush knee and push health exercise. So observe. Actually, no, I'll show that from the diagonal view. That's probably a bit easier to see what's going on. But I am in a, so I sink back, I turn. I sink forward, I turn. And I'll do the counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's try all that together. I'll change the view slightly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't worry if your arms have gone a bit origami. It's okay. Just, this is to find out where we're at. So, the hand that's pushing forward is the opposite hand to the leg that's forward. Let me say that again. The hand that's pushing forward is the opposite hand to the foot that is forward. The hand that's going down is the opposite hand to the leg that's back, or the same hand to the leg that's forward. And that goes in front of and past the knee. So at this point, what you need is to imagine 3 big dragonflies, probably a southern hawker or something, and it flies towards your nose. So you brush the dragonfly off your nose. It flies towards your knee, so you guide the dragonfly off your knee, and then you just have the hand there to stop the third dragonfly getting you. If that might not help. That's it. Okay, and then we'll try that on the other side. So have a little shake out. I'll aim towards the diagonal view, but you want to be in a good bow and arrow stance. So you set your stance up first. Heel, toe, sink the hips, knees in line with the toes. So you want to think about connecting the arms with each other like we were doing when we were looking at bouncing a ball up in front of the shoulder. Oh, there's a dragonfly now. Yeah. So dragonfly off the nose, dragonfly off the knee, dragonfly away from the body. So we'll just... Okay, so the important thing is with the arm movements is you want to connect them to the movement in the body. Let's have a look actually at that circle, but take away the confusion of direction in there. Let's just go into a slightly wider than usual Wu Chi stance. We start here and we go 1. This is like the Alas Paul Yorick, I knew him Horatio bit. 2. Keep an openness in the shoulder. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and I'll check. Oh, we've got a whole 6 minutes yet, so we might get there. We will be having a look at brush, knee and push next week as well in the Friday morning session. And you're all very welcome to come along to my Monday night class. That's a whole hour and a half of this. Yeah. So you want to think about your warm bread rolls. So you want to connect the arm movement with the turning of the waist. So think about the turning of the waist. And then that's better, everybody. Right, you've all passed the audition for the display team. Very good. Nice job. Okay, try that with the other arm so it doesn't feel left out. I'll do it with the counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice open feeling all down the arm, connected with the movement in the waist and also the transferring of the weight. So you want to maybe give less emphasis on what the arm is doing and really feel what's happening in the shoulders and the waist. So the arm is the after effect. Fab. Okay, right now, let me get this correct. Yeah, put your foot forward, and we're going to do the same exercise, but within this stance. So remember at the beginning, we were looking at that movement. Yes, it's because I was being sneaky. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. So think about your dragonfly with the nose and the knee. So hopefully next week we'll be able to do this with the stepping, but you know, we don't want to overdo it. Okay, now sink back and turn, sink forward and turn. So the other thing that's happening is the weight goes back, then the weight goes forward as the hand comes down. Weight goes back as the hand is up, weight goes forward as the hand is down. So you can feel the weight transfer. Okay, change feet, and now we're going to do this. So you turn and you feel like a stretch, and then push forward and keep a bend in that knee. See, I will show from the diagonal because then you can see that the elbow is slightly bent at the end. Stretch, release. Stretch, release. Okay, try that the other side. Stretch, release. 2, 3. So when you push, you want to be slightly understated. Not like this, you're slightly understated. There are other ways of, so you want the elbow to have a bend. And then seamlessly, how's that? That's better. There we go. We're cooking now. Okay, do one more this side, and then we'll do 4 the other side, and then we better let that rest for a week, and we'll have a look at the stepping next week, because then that adds another layer of potential of variation. So. And I think that's 4. Oh, great. Shake out. Okay, we'll finish now with stroking the back. So just feel nice and relaxed, nice and calm. And then embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. One more time. Feel nice and tall. We'll see if it works today. Rub the hands together and polish the face. And rub the hands together and give the lower back a rub. Just check posture. Take a few slow, deep breaths. Make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top, feet together, and down.